for that wonderful introduction. I hope you're doing great today. For today, I know for a fact that you have been in the Vincent. So marami na po kayong binasta para sa inyong online teaching. I-share sa inyo ang isang tool. Ito po talaga one of the tools that I have been using. I stick with it. And some other two tools. Poll question that I would like you to answer. Ayan po. How satisfied are you with the teaching tool or tools that you are using with Google Classroom? Is it 1, very satisfied, 2, little satisfied, or 3, not satisfied? So we all know that yung Google Classroom po has been our haven or in our paperless classroom. Okay? So,
wait, Ma'am Christian, meron po pala isa. Sorry po. Sir Rofano, not satisfied.
Not satisfied. Okay. So, with the teaching tools, hindi kayo satisfied. So, I'm going to endorse this to you. Baka po makatulong. Because this tool will deliver your lesson in class or at home. So, that is one great way. So, how come? So, sasagutin natin yan mamaya. And I'll show you around. I will walk you through that tool. So, in this tool, students can rewatch the video as many times as they need. As we all know, for sure, that everyone has experienced na mag-share ng video lessons or something like post an assignment on Google Classroom. Okay. So, you hold your students accountable. So, this is one great feature that it is going to be giving you. Your lessons will never expire. You can reuse them year after year. Like me, last year I used it. So, ano lang po ako, chill na lang kasi nandun na lang po siya. Okay. So, what is it? Yan. Today, we are going to decode Edpuzzle with our LMS Google Classroom. So what is Edpuzzle? Yan. So when we say Edpuzzle, easy to use form where you can make any video your lesson. Okay, with just one click, you can find video and students can rewatch the video as many times as they need at their own pace, anytime, anywhere, as long as they have internet connection. So with Edpuzzle also, this tool, Edpuzzle, you can integrate it with lots of elements. And since we are using Google Classroom, it's a blessing that we can import Edpuzzle with Google Classroom, and with that application, with that integration, we can post assignments directly on Google Classroom and here, automatically sync grades with Google Classroom. Now, another poll po, which of this is the best description of your current experience on Edpuzzle? So, pwede po sa chat box. So, I will just ask Am to read some of those. So, letter A. So, may nagsagot si never heard. Oh! Letter B po, kung heard but not used. When do you use Edpuzzle? So, for rotation works. So, kung alam niyo po yung rotation station ng setup ng isang klase, pwede po yon. For individual work, and listening comprehension, you can do this for mathematics also. And for your homework, you can complement your lesson with your homework, demonstrate math problems, introduce grammar and vocabulary, prepare for class discussion. And even, sabi nga ni Flins kanina, he uses it for reviewing key unit concepts, exam study guides, and classroom lab rules. Okay? So, there are two ways you can view your Edpuzzle. Pwede pong classic, this is where you can what you can use, the type of class that you can use for Google Classroom. You are going to import it to Google Classroom. I will teach you later on how to do it. So students watch the video individually. They work independently at their own pace. So this is perfect for rotation stations or flipped classroom. Have you heard of flipped classroom? So Edpuzzle has been my new best friend, letting the students watch at their own pace. You hold the students accountable and you get 100% student participation. Di ba po yun yung gusto natin? Do not reinvent the wheel. Sabi nga, save time. So how can you save time? Because Edpuzzle uses or teachers use a ready-made lesson from another teacher. So that's a good collaborative examples. So you can use YouTube, search for any video and copy it on your content. Teachers want to personalize by recording and uploading your own teaching videos na kayo po yung nagsasalita. You can do that also on Edpuzzle. So we can go ahead and proceed. Ito po, turo ko lang po sa inyo how to create an account with Edpuzzle. You will just need to go to edpuzzle.com, sign up as a teacher, connect your school and department, follow the tutorial to create your first video lesson. So ito naman po how to connect it to your Google Classroom. Ayan po, makikita nyo po sa baba yung icon ng Google Classroom. Assign and post on Google Classroom and it will automatically sync. Ayan, you can embed questions. Nakita nyo po sa kanan. You can embed your own questions. You can use notes or audio notes. And you can also add links, pictures, images, and many more. It has so many things to offer. So, I will walk you through po sa aking sa screen ko po. So I'm going to stop sharing this. Instead, I'm going to share to you my Edpuzzle so I can show you how to get started. So in edpuzzle.com, you are going to click sign up. See how easy it is? Then of course, you're a teacher. Choose the I'm a teacher. And then para po mas madali yung pag-sign up, you just sign in with Google para hindi na po magsusulat ng marami. And then you are going to choose an account there. And po, for example, ito po. Ayan. Sign up ako. And then in one moment, you're almost there, sabi dyan. And then we can have our password if we want. Click lang natin yung name, fill this up. Or pwede nyo pong ilagay yung referral code. Okay, ito pa ito na sasagutan. Password. Okay. Ito lang po. Check nyo lang po yan. Create a new account. But don't forget to log in with Google. So this is what you have to remember. Pag nag-sign in, pag gusto nyo pong i-sync yung inyong account sa Google Classroom, you are going to use your account na ginamit sa Google Classroom. For example, this one, I used my DepEd account. So, ito po mangyayari. On your screen, magkakaroon kayo ng my content. Okay? So, I can say that Edpuzzle and Google Classroom integration is a perfect combination. Para naman po to connect your Google Classroom, ganito naman po yung gagawin. If you go to your My Classes, yan po, makikita nyo po, yung Google Classroom sa baba, naka-import po, naka-sync. You just have to hit it para po yung Google Classroom nyo, whatever you are posting on Edpuzzle, and he will do the job na i-post yon sa Google Classroom And at the same time, ayan po, you will assign a post. Meron din pong due date. For example, you want to assign it on your math class. Halimbawa po, na ano nyo na po yung math class, na import nyo na sync nyo na sa inyong Google Classroom. Then mag-a-appear po on your left side, meron po dyang math class, science class. Ayan po. Mamaya papakita ko sa inyo mismo yung sa akin po. Ayan. So students will click on the video na sinend nyo po or content yung halimbawa po bago nyo po i-discuss sa kanila na pag-aralan na po sila by embedding questions, notes, and many more. So you will have you don't have to worry kung naintindihan nila, and they can watch it as many times as they want. Ito po, and this is what's great about integrating Edpuzzle and Google Classroom, wherein you can sync grades to save you time. Ayan po. When we say sync grades, ito pong grade na nasa Edpuzzle will automatically go to your grades at Google Classroom. Makikita nyo po, wala po kayong pinindot doon, pero nandun po yung mga grades nila. Ayan. So, let's sync our classes. Ayan, papakita ko po sa inyo kung paano sync. To sync your classes, pupunta kayo sa My Classes, and then, ito po yung plus sign. You will add a plus. You will hit that plus sign. And then, lilitaw po yung create your new class. And then, you will see this one, yung Google Classroom. If meron po kayong classes sa Google Classroom, pupunta kayo sa Google Classroom. And then, you will, ayan po, ayan, pwede nyong English remedial class. Ayan po. Ayan, nakita nyo. And then, tatanungin niya kung anong grade level. Okay, subject. Can you hear it? And then you can import classes. For example, English. Ayan. And then you are going to import classes. Ayan po. Ayan, naka-import na. So, you can be able to assign. Okay. Let's find edit and assign video. Yan. Dito po sa account ko na to, ipapakita ko po sa inyo kung how to add a content. Here po, sa upper right corner po, yung blue, meron po nakalagay na add content. It's either you upload your own video, or discover content from different or millions of videos that you can learn. Ito naman pong student project when you are wanting to assign a project to your students. So, dito po muna tayo sa discover video content. Yan po. Dito po sa discover, under it, community po nakalagay. You can see na meron pong mga videos available. And then, you have these mga teardrops po. Ibig sabihin, meron na po siyang mga embedded questions. Okay, so, you can select kung anong subject, anong grade level, to filter. So, yung country, pwede rin pong isama yan. And then sa resource, you just have to click Edpuzzle hosted kung gusto nyo po, or yung kinuha mula sa YouTube. Then we can just hit save. So, yung source na yan is manggagaling sa Edpuzzle hosted and from YouTube. Or, you can also use contents from school. Content in your school. Ito po yung mga content na meron ako sa school. Yan po. Sarili ko rin po yan kasi ano po, this is what I have uploaded. Sa YouTube, under YouTube po, you can get from Khan Academy, National Geographic, ito po for science teachers, which is credible po ng National Geographic, walang mga flaws gano, yan. And then we have from Crash Course, pwede rin po sa mga AP teachers, and many more po, napakarami po. So sa Discover page po yan. What if meron na po kayong nakalagay sa inyong content na gusto nyo pong i-edit? Okay, we have here my content. Yan. So you can edit your own content. Yan, for example, this one. Sa school naman po, for those who have logged in, ayan po nakalagay, yung mga nasa school nyo po na nag-post po sila ng content nila, if they are so generous to post it in public, makukuha nyo po yon. Okay, for example, from Sir Alan Comia, yan, from our school mismo, and then, ganun po. So, dito po tayo balik sa Discover page. So, I will show you how to edit an Edpuzzle. So, we will start with Scratch. Yan po. And, balik po tayo sa Discover page. Yan, mas maganda po, start from Scratch po tayo. For example, Education, this one. I-edit po natin yan. Copy po natin para magkakaroon po ng pangalan sa under our name, then edit. Ito po. And for example, yung umpisan niya po, pwede niyo pong i-cut. Ayan po. You can cut it. Ayan, bawasan po. Kung gusto niyo kalahati lang, you can cut down the videos.
A lot of defeat.
There. Ayan po, parang yan na lang po yung matitira. And or, gusto po nyo sa middle, yung, nakikita niyo po itong add cut. Ayan. So, you can add sections or in the middle.
A lot of
Ano lang po yung pipindot po yung add cut. So, one good way to do that is, ayan, pwede nyo pong talagang ma-customize po. And then, click finish. And then, napunta na po yan. One more thing that you can do is you can embed questions. Ito po nakalagay, questions. You can embed questions to check the students' understanding, add link, add image. And one more thing, yung pag multiple choice question po, this will be graded automatically on your Google Classroom if you have synced in with Google Classroom. And apart from that, sa first part ng video, you can embed your notes there. And you can use audio notes, this one. For example, watch nyo muna and then para yan yung gagamitin sa project nyo or anything. Yan po. Yan. You just click button then save. Like that. Ayun, masisave na po siya. Ayan. Okay lang po ba? Ayan po ba? Then, open-ended question. Ito naman po, what is the purpose of open-ended question? Yan po. Sir Reneo.
Pag sinabi kasi nating open-ended question, it makes, tinutulungan natin yung bata na isipin kung ano ba yung mas possible na, ano ba to? Pwedeng mangyari doon sa, for example, kung nagbigay ng isang scenario, di ba? Tutulungan natin yung bata na mag-isip ng higher ideas na makakatulong na ma-train yung kanyang pag-iisip para makapag-isip ng critical thinking, ganun, mga ganun.
Exactly, sir. That is the answer. So we can promote higher critical thinking. So that Edpuzzle has come up with the audio response. So pwede silang sumagot using responses. Nakikita niyo po to, yung allow audio response. You'll just hit that. So the students can answer using audio. Okay? So maririnig natin yung boses nila. And at the same time, we can also use this one to embed something, halimbawa, yung notes po. Yeah, using notes, we can embed our audio note. Ayan po, sabihin po sa bata. Using this one, your audio. Ayan po, maririnig ka po nila. Feels like yung video mo, napaka-personalized as if they are with their teacher because they hear your voices. Okay? They hear your voice, I mean. On the feedback, pag tama po, pagka nagsagot po siya, so automatically maano niya yung in-embed mo na, thanks for giving me your thoughts or for sharing your thoughts. Okay? So ang ganda po, di ba? Salamat po nagsagot. Ayan. That's why I'm super excited po to for you to know this tool because napaka-helpful po in giving feedback. We know that children have so different learning speed. Yes, to reflect also. Thank you, Ma'am Jazz. Thank you for your answer. Ayan. Kaya ito, magagawa natin to sa Edpuzzle na video na i-assign. Okay. So, we can save that. And one more thing, pagka binuksan po nila yan, they cannot skip. If you are going to, yan, finish po na muna natin. Ayan po. Bawa, I'm going to assign that. Ayan, you can assign that. You can put due date kung hanggang kailan nila. Pwede rin pong walang due date. So, for example, sa Edpuzzle classes ko siya binigay. Ayan po, yung Google Classroom class ko po yan, for example. And then, I'm going to set my prevent skipping. So, you can also turn on the closed caption for them to guide them also. When we prevent skipping, that means they cannot go to the next. They need to finish the whole video. How can you be sure na pinanood po nila yon 100%? Okay, Edpuzzle will tell you kung napanood po nila yon 100%. Okay? So that's it. So for example, as I mentioned to you, there are more great features that you can use with Edpuzzle. What is that? Po yung binigay ko sa kanilang assignment. Ayan. So these are the questions that I embedded. Pangalan nila, na-import ko po yan sa Google Classroom. You just have to import them. Ayan. Tapos po meron nakita nyo na ito po yung isa. She has finished it 100% na po yan sa Google Classroom. If you will see our Google Classroom, ayan, nakasync na po siya. Ayan. So you can see the students kung sino po yung nanood at hindi. So that gives us superpowers. Ayan. So we become powerful because of just using Edpuzzle. We can know sino yung nanood, so we can text them and give them some remediation they need. Isn't that cool po, teachers? Also, in line with this, when we know this data, they are held accountable. You hold your students accountable. Kung sino yung hindi nanood, yan po nakalagay, never, not turned in. Yan, kasi nakasync nga po to sa Google Classroom. Okay. So, since I have already posted it on Google Classroom, kapag may binago po kayo, you can update on Google Classroom. And it will automatically update on Google Classroom. What else? Ayan, marami pang feature here. Ito po, if you click on the questions, pwede nyo pong talakayin sa kanila or discuss with them. Ito po yung mga tanong and then share screen to them. Okay, pakita nyo po sa kanila yung mga nagsagot ay may 28 out of 59 right. Pakita nyo po. Yan, you can analyze here. Yan, 34 out of 59 right. Okay, so what does that mean? Opo, pagka alam po natin kung sino yung tama at yung mali. Di ba po? Right then and there, nakita na po natin yung test result. Correct responses. Another superpower ang ibinigay sa atin. Okay. So, and for the students, if you want to know the individual data of a student, you can do that. Okay, just hit the name of the students you want to. Ayan, for example, this one. Ayan po. You will know that his grade is 40 out of 100. So, 60% niya pinanood. Ayan, hindi niya po natapos. Ito po yung mga correct answers niya. Green, green. Tapos dito po, nakikita nyo, how often na pinanood niya? 2 times po yung segment na yon. Ito po, 2 times din. Ito, once lang. So mali yung sagot niya. You can assess right then and there kung ano po yung ginawa ng estudyante. When we can see how they watched it, when, how many times they watched it, we can know kung sino po yung kailangan ng added attention, sino po yung mabilis na makasagot. So for example, if I go back to my previous student, ayan, pwede nyo pong isa-isahin. Okay, yan po yung walkthrough ng ating. If you want to see answers of students, yan po, meron po kasing 8 new answers. Ibig sabihin, it is needed to be graded. For example, open-ended question yung inassign nyo po. So, you need to grade them. How about now po? Ayan. Mas ano na po ba kayo? Mas confident na po ba kayo na mas magandang gamitin ang Edpuzzle? Are you convinced? So, let's go live on Edpuzzle. Ito po yung link. I'm going to post it on the chat box so you can join. Ayan po. Andiyan na yung link. Ayan. We are going to go live. What is the purpose? In order for you to know how to be a student in their student's view. Yan lang po yung purpose. That's why we're going to go live. Tingnan po natin. Sana maano natin to. Live mode. Yan po. Click nyo lang po. So, if you are teaching elementary students, they don't need to sign up with Google. Okay? So, all they need to know is to click the link. Okay? And when you're discussing, you are going to click the live mode. I will start the live mode. Follow the link. So, yan po. Nagwo-work po ba yung link na binigay ko? Copy ko po ulit to.
Yes, ma'am.
Naka-join. Okay, sino pa po yung mga naka-join? Please tell me on the chat box. Ayan pa po yung another link. Ayan po. We are going to see how is it on our for our students. Ayan. Pagka ano po kayo, di-discuss kayo, malalaman nyo kung sino po sa mga estudyante nyo yung hindi pa sumasali sa inyong discussion. Ayan. Si Sir Oliver, Rachel, Malu. Ayan po. And many more. Ayan. Let's start. Ayan. So, ipi-play na po natin. Ayan. Ito po yung note na in-embed ko. If you are convinced na, ito po, skip po natin yan. Pwede kong skip asa. Ayan. Ganyan po yung mangyayari. So, titigil po muna siya. Hi! In this video, you might be more convinced in using Edpuzzle in our class. Okay, nakasagot na po kayo dyan. That is, so we can continue or rewatch as a teacher. Diba? Ma'am, hindi ko po na ano yon. Hindi ko pa po naintindihan. Ulitin po natin. Pwedeng i-rewatch. Okay, class, balik tayo. Yan, we will continue na. Tapos na. And then, tsaka magpe-play ulit. Yan, di ba po? Maganda sa sa klase. Ayan. Tapos, i-continue na po natin. Ayan po. Kailangan po kasi yung note. Yan. Just hit continue kung wala nang problema. For the students' view po, they cannot skip. Most of the questions I embedded here are open-ended questions. But for Google Classroom, maganda po yung multiple choice So you can be able to sync their grades automatically and see what's in there. Yan po, mag-i-stop yan for an open-ended question. Yan, tanong ko po, how did you feel about this feature? We will continue. Yan. For example, yan po yun. In-explain ko sa inyo kanina. View students' responses as a class. Go to questions. Or click on a question for more details. You know, video lessons has been our craft na i-assign sa mga klase natin. But it's great with Edpuzzle. What do you like the most in this feature? Yan po. Sagot po kayo kasi malalaman ko po kung sino hindi nagsagot mamaya. Kung sino po yung nag-rewatch. And ito po. And finally, go to the gradebook to see students' grades across several video lessons. Go to the gradebook. Yan po, may gradebook po. Automatically, meron po siyang yan. So, convinced na po ba kayo that this tool is very helpful for us? Would be very helpful? Just let me know. Ayan. Exit na po tayo sa live mode. So, if you need extra help, ito po yung help support ng edpuzzle.com. Ayan po. I-type nyo lang po yung support.edpuzzle.com if you need to know if you have lingering questions. Okay, if you want to learn more and have online PD, ako po nakakuha ako ng Edpuzzle Coach, Flip Learning Coach, and certificate, Google Tools certificate, Tech Integration, Project-Based certificate from Edpuzzle. Thank you so much po.
Thank you so much, Tita Christian. Great job. Thank you for sharing, for introducing us the EdTech, the features of Edpuzzle rather. So napakaganda at talaga I'm very much sure na sooner or later ay magagamit po ito ng ating mga kasamahan, lalo na this opening of this school year. Tama po? So maraming salamat po sa inyong mga insights and inputs now. So thank you so much again.